Okay, very good. Are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
All right,
Okay.
nice. Hey, always want to introduce ourselves. Now that I have a double name, I've kind of been dipping. So
Okay.
this is Greg, Wine Blog with a Dog, and also Bark and Barrels podcast.
Yeah.
We're going to go two different things because I learned something from my friend this week.
Yeah.
I love the AI stuff you did.
And we're constantly like building these.
Evolving.
Yeah, I mean, AI is helping us scale, build faster. I've been doing it with Sip Studies and our AI Winecast, and on top of that, like everything that we're building is so that way we can scale faster. I mean, it's just the two of us and just growing.
It is the two of us. However,
In terms
you
of-
taught me so much.
Actually, let's do this.
Oh.
There we go.
Now I'm on. You taught me so much. The AI podcast that you can have, the conversation you can have
Yeah.
with your
GPTs.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just it's scary,
Yeah.
and it's only going to get better.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm getting more and more Facebook and posts
Yep.
about join this. I can help you write a book.
Oh yeah.
I can help you do
Be
this.
careful about that. And that's the thing too. Is like with AI, like you're gonna. It's a whole different algorithm, and it'll get you into learning a lot of things. But there's a lot of like
Nuances.
a lot of people selling things that they want you to jump into because they know it's a hype. And AI, there's kind of a.
But I'm going to say in the next 24 months, this thing is going to take off. It's just going to get exponentially.
We've been doing it since 2021.
Wow.
And from then till now, it's just been so exponential. I mean,
What do you think is the difference between Siri
Yeah.
and AI?
No, nothing. Siri is AI. The thing is, it's proprietary knowledge, and it's the way that, like Apple has wanted to identify their product. And their product, they've never wanted to scare anyone by calling it AI.
Yeah.
So there's different things that now that AI is kind of out of the bag, we're able to call it that.
Yeah, nice.
And the same thing. You have Siri, you have Alexa, you have Google, you have all of the different platforms that have their own user interface.
But it seems like they're getting more and more advanced.
Yeah.
I got a recent email again for Chat GPT 5.0 to download on the iPhone.
Doesn't exist yet, but yes.
Okay.
So, and that's where we have to be careful. So, because right now they have 4.5 and 4.0. And those are different models. When we talk about the size of their large language model, that's really what we're talking about.
What's the difference in work capacity between those two?
So with 4.5, it's their newest model. They just released it. And the goal of that one was to be more emotional.
Emotional, okay, so more empathetic and feelings with people.
Now they have another model called O1 and O3. And O1 and O3 are for deep diving and deep research.
Yeah.
They are geared for building research papers. They're geared for finding resources.
Yeah.
And also mathematics, logic, science. They're really looking for more of the more structured.
It's incredible.
And less emotional like data.
Yeah, and totally incredible. I do get a sense when I'm doing a chat with what you showed me on the voice that it understands me and has feelings actually for the wine industry and can I help you get better at this and this and this?
Yeah. I think it's interesting because it's very aware of many different facets of the world, right? Like we're kind of naturally, we study one thing at a time. We're a little more fine-tuned. And it has just, I'll say, emotional awareness of so many things. It's very diverse that way. So it helps us kind of get out of our own box.
Nice. Well, we're going to do a short little podcast today. I appreciate what you sent me last week.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought we talked about some really rich, deep understanding of some viticulture, where we had so much backdrop. in here. I think it was St. Patrick's Day.
It was
It was packed this place back all the way back there. They had different groups in here celebrating stuff. So today we got some music, and we're going to see how the sound and audio turns out.
Yes. Yeah. New lavaliers, new tech, new mics.
Yeah.
Again, every week is.
What's about growing in all parts of life.
Yeah.
In every part of your life, you want to kind of grow a little bit. So,
tell us about the wines this week.
Well, today we did a blind tasting because today was kind of an off day. A lot of people were gone. You were gone for a while. But one of the group members, Luis, he has a test on April 16th.
April 16th, yeah.
So he said it's time to grind.
Yeah, good.
So I think 3 of us showed up originally, and we were going to like buy 2 bottles each because we wanted to get a little test. And this was a total blind. Yeah. Normally we have a theme, like Italian whites.
We did have more wines.
We had a couple more, but usually there's a theme, earthy reds or Italian whites. Yeah. Today was wide open, 100% testable. Cool. So we had stuff from France and Spain and New Zealand, United States. It was amazing. Yeah, we got a Grenache, Tempranillo, Sauvignon Blanc, a Gamay.
Yep. I missed this one. That was the Gruner?
Well, the Gruner was donated. That wasn't part of the testing.
Oh, cool.
But I collect labels.
Yeah.
This label I thought was great. So Isa gave me that label right there I asked for.
Very pretty.
I want to build that off my Austrian label. But this is also not from Austria. This one was from San Luis Obispo, Edna Valley.
Really?
Yes.
But Gruner. That's awesome.
But a Gruner, yeah.
Okay.
13.7%.
Yeah.
So crisp and fresh when you're tasting after some of these reds. Cold.
So that's awesome. Like I'm glad that I was able to make it on the tail end of this because I hate to miss the tasting, and
it's every week. It's like people got things to do, and
but even still, I like to see the lineup. You know, it's like watching. For me, this is like watching baseball. You know,
it's totally fun. Yeah,
see who's pitching, who's catching, kind of thing.
So I took some notes today. On the side, away from you guys, I was kind of just discovering and exploring viscosity in wine. What does it actually do when you're looking at appearance? Yeah. So for WSET, we need all we need is color and color intensity. Okay. But I think you could find a lot more about wine. Yeah. About appearance.
What makes you dive deeper into viscosity?
Well, I went and looked. I think maybe you can, based off surface tension, tell a little bit about alcohol. Yeah. Based off of that. Also, some residual sugar would cause more viscosity. So if you had like an ice wine, some of those ports that we've tasted before. Definitely. They said the phenolic content and glycerol levels, which I tried to study a little bit more. Vonier, Gewurz, Chardonnay, heavily oaked, could have that. Least stirring or malolactic conversion.
Yes, and even when we're talking about the oak, there probably is a natural propensity for it to gain malolactic fermentation, right? And that, for those of you who aren't familiar with it, it's like basically taking lemons and turning it into milk. And when you have lemonade versus milk, you notice the extreme textural difference in the way that it feels. Yep. Lemonade is light, refreshing. Milk has a richness, a creaminess, and a weight to it.
Roundness.
Yeah. And so when we do that with wine, we're flipping it into something that's going to actually have a bigger weight to it, a bigger richness and mouthfeel.
Also, like a Madeira, they said on my research, age and oxidation can cause some viscosity too. Yeah. On it, Madeira was the example they used. So I was trying to look at that a little bit.
I think of it like almost like the oxidation and the evaporation of the water. Now, what do you have left? You have the tannins, you have the sugars, you have the acids. You know, and it's almost like concentrating it, right? Getting rid of some of the water and making it more dense. In a way.
It's definitely interesting that as you become more experienced, you can tell so much on appearance alone. Just looking at appearance. So today we had some Gamay and some Pinot poured, and I knew exactly it was so light-bodied and you could see through it, pale ruby. It's got to be one of these. Didn't even think. You got to go really deeper then. Once you find that out, then you got to find out, is it carbonic? You get some bubble gum, some nice, what are the little fruits that kids eat? That's not Starburst, but
it's almost like the strawberry
gummy
candy.
bears, kind of, that have that intense that you would get with that. But so really interesting,
Something that you'd probably get in like a piñata or something. Just very fruity, very bubbly, you know. And again, that's where Beaujolais Village will go. At some point, we'll take it and we'll do Cru Beaujolais. So you guys can see the differences more in depth there. But I think you guys had a good lineup today. I think it was a fun one to see you guys taste.
Yeah, we have a new group member, and I love it when a new group member comes in and gets one right. And I think she got Marlborough. Well, she said New Zealand.
Oh yeah, New Zealand.
She got the New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc, and it's like it's nice when you come in fresh. What's not so nice is when you get one right 4 weeks in a row. And then you go over for like 5 weeks.
Oh yeah.
You're like, I was right on track. I was right on track. You could be studying, doing all the right things, but just miss a few things. These indicators are so important.
It with any guild, the thing that we need you guys to do is to memorize your guild, like tasting grid. Then from there, now that you have it memorized, make sure you're hitting all the points. Once you're hitting all the points, now we can start working on your consistency and like really diving deeper as to like why you're missing.
But even if you get the year, the region, and the grape wrong, but you hit all the indicators going up, you're going to get points for those.
The points are very important. So consistency is key there.
I think we need 11 out of 21 and 12 out of 22 for the reds in WSET. I think that's what it was. Red wine has one more because of tannins for structure. But it's 22 and 21 points for WSET. So, well, that's nice. So what I'd love to do today, love this guy right here, just celebrate his birthday, 26 years old. You had fun?
Honestly, it was stay home, chill, have some pad thai, and call it
a
day.
Absolutely. But I want to learn how to do an Instagram video. I want to be able to post it to my Facebook page and just do kind of an outline of today's deal. If you could show me that. So I've got probably, let me count these real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to probably have 14 videos and 20 pictures. Is that too much?
No. It's always better to have more content than less. Because you can always get rid of stuff.
And you want to mix it up. I did do the intro, which you always do with the coming into the store. And then the truck out there.
I mean, in a way, we're storytellers, right?
Yes. You have to have an intro, a body, and a conclusion. And kind of sell what you're doing. We are competing with TikTok. We are competing with some influencers out there that have millions of followers.
And at some point, we might jump over there. I already have an account there. I just haven't really posted it, partly because there's so much to do for us to scale and learn and grow.
It's incredible,
We can segue over to TikTok, but
at one point, but I think we're going to steal some of those ones. So to start a video, do I go to iMovie or do I go to Instagram?
Actually, I will go to Instagram. And just as a segue too, you'll find most of our content on Wine Blog with a Dog, Sip Studies. Both of our accounts, we have Instagrams, so that way you can follow along and kind of see the adventures week by week.
We're gonna stay. We're gonna stay very active on this. Till we have lots of content. I want to do it. I want to do maybe 50 of my Bark and Barrel podcasts. And I want to write all 50 states. When I get all 50 states, and then this is my Sundays is my study group, kind of hang out with you guys that are in the industry and really have a lot more knowledge.
Awesome.
So
we're going to pause for a bit. We're going to deep dive into some Instagram content and go from there. But we hope to see you soon on the next podcast.
Yep. So we're good. We're going to go cheers. Celebrating John's 26th birthday today.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Cheers.
Thank you.